Hi guys, Deluded Guna. Obviously, there's 101 problems with our football club. There's many different problems, but one that hurts me the most is despite the one step forward and two steps back approach, despite some sort of promising signs, there's no sense of direction collectively throughout the club. Sure, we're told we'd like to do this, we'd like to do that. At several events, rehearsed phrases to arouse the fans' imagination, but there's no real identity or some sort of progression or an aim going on in the club. What I mean by that is, let's take Spurs. Spurs, the media have rose tints when it comes to Spurs. I actually like how Spurs are going. Pochettino's giving them a new lease of life. Everybody's playing for Pochettino. Spurs have never been a consistent top four club, and the weight of expectation between the two clubs is massive. I mean, it goes without saying. But you can see where they want to be. You can see the ambition to want to get top four, be a consistent top four club, to want to build to be a better future. You can see the players playing because they can see what the ambition of the club is. They're looking beyond Arsenal, beyond anyone else. They're looking at the league. Of course, they won't win the league probably because it's probably Chelsea's. But you can see the intention. United have been rubbish, have been crapper than us for a number of years since Fergie's gone. Haven't been at their best. But you see that the chairman and those connected with the club and Jose say, yes, we're not where we were, but we want to get back to the glory days of United. And I might not agree with the ridiculously spending aspect because I don't feel that fixes every problem. But you can see people actively going out of their way to try and fix the problem. I don't even need to say Chelsea because Roman, I actually like Roman. Anything that doesn't happen that he doesn't like, he's going to try and change something. So let's not use them as an example. Liverpool have been crap for a number of years. Klopp's giving them something new for the fans to rally and get behind. You can see the progression. Sure, it's overstated in some aspects, but you can see it. City established themselves now as one of the biggest clubs in England. Disrupted the top four. The next step is the Champions League. They brought Pep Guardiola in for that. Whether it happens or not, you can see steps being taken in the right direction. There's many different other examples of this. You can go and do your own. But for me, personally, and any other rational Arsenal fan, I wouldn't agree with it and I would still make noise. But if the board told me their true intentions, they'd say, yeah, we'd like to win the league, but really and truly, we just care about consistently making top four and being in the group stages. And if we go beyond it, fair enough. Of course it would hurt. Of course I'd still be angry. Of course I'd want more. But I would be less angry because the board have made clear their intentions. They've made clear what they want to do. It's when we have a problem where they say certain things, arouse the imagination of the fans, and we come up short is when there's a problem. Don't get me wrong. Like for everyone that watches me, you should go and watch my Arsene Wenger sold me a dream video to see how big I am on 2 and 3 year cycles. We've had a 3-year cycle at this club. This year has been arguably worse than last year. It's got to the point where, of course, I wanted to win the league, but I would have taken not winning the league as long as I saw a sustained and proper title challenge. Even take back the number of years. I think there was a period of 3 years in a row United pipped us to first and we were second. I would take that. Why? Not necessarily United, but I would take that. Why? Because it's a sustained title challenge. You can see the ambition. We're arguing this title challenge that we've had lasted until December, and you could argue that arguably this season is worse than last year's, because it is for me. I thought last year was the worst season of recent memories because it really hurt. This year's just taking the biscuit. We wouldn't get upset. I need to see something because there's nothing to get behind this club anymore. For the last 3 years in particular, I've been patient. We've been told 3 years, this and that, we'll do this, we'll do that. There's nothing to get behind now. There's no excitement. There's no direction. If you ask me what the direction of the club is, sure, I can tell you, yeah, we want to win the Champions League and the Prem. Obviously, clearly we do. But it's just a wish. The hustle is sold separately. It's just, there's nothing to inspire you. There's nothing to get behind. You look at Spurs and Spurs fans, there's something to get behind. You look at Chelsea and Conte, there's something to get behind. You look at United, well, some of their fans are being a bit fickle, but there's something to get behind if I supported United. Liverpool, the same. They're having a better season than they've arguably had in recent years. So, what have we got? Nothing. Like, we've got a board constantly hiding. We've got a manager constantly talking about mental strength. If he mentions mental strength one more time, like, I'm going to lose it. Like, I'm seeing comments on Twitter, like, it's quite rude, but migrants have gone far further in Europe than us. Like, the Arsenal enjoy being the butt of everybody's jokes. Clearly they do. We have a clueless board. We have an owner who, quite frankly, doesn't care. I tend to not get angry at him because he's actually made it clear his intentions from day one, unlike the rest of them. We've got Sir Chips, who is a Chips. We've got Ivan, who, where is he? Again, for my invisible Ivan in video, where is he? half-assed. There's rumours of a half-assed statement / meeting before the Arsenal City games. I can't imagine he would make silly comments and controversial comments on the eve of a game like that. But we'll never get the facts of that. But in short, if the chairman and the board were honest and told us the real intentions of this club, we know what the real intentions are. But if they told us to our face, sure, we'll be angry, but we'll accept it. It's when you build a new stadium, you sign Ozil and Alexis for years. The case of one too more players, and we can do something. You sell us that dream. You say you want to be like Munich and things like that. You announce record profits year after year and healthy financial results. But then you don't sign players like the season before last summer. You have a half-assed title challenge last year, a joke of a campaign this year. What is there for the fans to get inspired about? You can't blame fans for rioting and protesting and things like that. I might not agree with it, but fans are not listened to by the board normally in any football club, especially Arsenal. Not to waffle here, guys. In short, if they told us the real intentions, we'd have something to get behind because we know where we stand. We don't know where we stand. There's no imagination at this club. There's no ambition at this club currently. Yeah, let's not waste any more breath on this joke of a football club. Dilly Laguna signing up.